Hello again, basketball fans. You're looking live at Sides Gymnasium on the campus of Woodlawn High School, where it is the first night of boys high school basketball. Yes, it's the most wonderful time of the year. I'm Randy Olson courtside, along with my broadcast partner, Ron Stannett, longtime basketball official. We've been waiting for this date for a long, long time, Ron. It's time to hoop it up, boys high school basketball.
It's here, Randy. It doesn't seem possible, but it is here.
You and I have done a lot of junior high basketball games, kind of getting tuned up and ready for the high school season, but this is what we always look forward to, and tonight we have the #1 ranked team in the state of Illinois at home.
Yeah. We had to drive 8 miles to see the #1 team in the state.
How about that? Woodlawn Cardinals come in preseason ranked #1 in the state in Class 1A, according to Nesto Hoops. That's Aaron Britton. And they will take on the Metro East Knights from Edwardsville. Metro East Lutheran High School is located right next to Edwardsville High School. I mean, you can almost throw a rock from one school to the other. That's how close they are. And they won a regional last year. So
yeah, they got a good program. They got a good thing going on over there.
They do. Anthony Smith is their head coach. He's been there about 9 years. And, they're members of the Gateway Metro Conference, and they did. They had a great season last year. Now, they lost a lot of that punch, a lot of that scoring that they had last year from a couple of excellent guards that they had that helped lead them to the sectional, but they do have some key players back off that team last year, and as you look out there and watch them warm up in their green uniforms, they've got some size. They've got several guys that go 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, this Woodlawn team, too, Randy, got 3 starters back from last year, a team that won, 18, 20 ball games?
They won 19 last year.
There you go.
Yeah, 19 and 13 last year was Woodlawn. And Woodlawn, of course, as most people know, has 2 transfers that moved into the school district this year and are playing for the Woodlawn Cardinals. And
come over via the portal.
That's right. Kylan Moser, a 6'4 senior, came over from the Weber Trojans, and Kyle Cooper, a 6'1 senior, came over from Waltonville. And, of course, we expect to see both of those players in the starting lineup tonight for Coach Luke Cooper, who has his uncle on the bench with him now, too. That would be Rob Flanagan. You see him sitting there at the Woodlawn bench. And Coach Flanagan, of course, I don't have to tell most people, if you follow his career at all, has over 500 coaching victories.
Yeah, he's a Mount Vernon Rams, former Mount Vernon Rams.
He is, and had a heck of a coaching career there at Olney.
Started out at Sisney, I believe.
He did. Started at Sisney and also made a brief stop at Carterville as well.
That's right, I forgot about that.
But spent most of his career coaching the Olney Tigers. He did take them to the state tournament one year, and they did finish, I think, 3rd in the state that year. So he retired from teaching last year and was looking around for some coaching opportunities. And while he had some opportunities come his way, he said it just wasn't the right fit, and he just wasn't going to get back into coaching just to get back into coaching. He wanted it to be the right fit. So he knew that his uncle, or his nephew, I should say, Luke Cooper, was coaching here at Woodlawn. They had a good program, and he thought, you know what, I think I'll just go over and help Luke for at least a year.
Yeah, and his other nephew playing for Woodlawn.
And his other nephew, Kyle Cooper, decided, you know what, I think I'll go play my senior year of basketball for my brother and my uncle, and so that's what brought Kyle Cooper here for his senior season here with the Woodlawn Cardinals.
Looking out there, Randy, of course, we're obviously more familiar with this Woodlawn team than Metro East Lutheran, but these kids have grown.
They have.
They've grown in height. They've grown in girth. They've put on some muscle.
They've been hitting the weights, haven't they? And over 1,500 of you listened or watched the preview interview that we did with Coach Luke Cooper here a couple of weeks ago. We appreciate you taking a look at that on our YouTube channel. And
yeah, since the state of Illinois went to 4 classes, this Woodlawn team owns every trophy there is. They've got one first, second, third, and fourth.
They've got one of each in their trophy case. You're right. And, of course, they capped it off with a state championship in Class 1A in 2012. I think your daughter was a cheerleader on one of those trophy years, wasn't she?
Yes, she was.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think she was. They're playing the school loyalty song here right now. We're going to step aside for a moment, take a short meet some of our sponsors. We'll be back to Sides Gymnasium for more coverage of the Woodlawn Cardinals and the Metro East Lutheran Knights in just a moment.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. with branch locations in Mount
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738. Andrea Baker, the broker-owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon. If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
And don't forget, after the game, JJ's is the place to be because they have half-price appetizers from 8 o'clock until close. That's right. So stop by after the game at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, where they're watching us on the big screen tonight.
All right.
JJ's. Glad to have you on board here as a sponsor on AreaSports.net.
Randy, we have an all Jefferson County officiating crew here tonight.
All right, tell us all about it.
Matt Miller, Randy Tepovich, and Kenny Kisner.
All right, you see the coaches, the officials, and the captains meeting there at midcourt. Something interesting about Coach Anthony Smith. You want to pass that along?
Yeah, well, people may remember Mark Smith that played high school basketball at Alton and then first went to U of I at University of Illinois.
Yep.
Played some college basketball there, and then I believe he transferred to University of Missouri.
He did.
Mark Smith. And this is his dad coaching Metro East Lutheran.
Yes, and I didn't have a chance to ask Anthony before the game, but I am trying to remember where Anthony played at. I want to say Anthony played at Madison, or maybe he coached Madison. There's some kind of connection, I thought, with Anthony and Madison High School.
He's wearing green, but that's only because Metro East is green.
Maybe I'm imagining that. I don't know, but I'm thinking that he either played or coached at Madison as well. But I didn't have a chance to ask him before the game. He was tied up. But
well, maybe we got some fans from Metro East Lutheran that know the answer to that.
They can send us a text message and let us know. That's right.
Yeah.
JV game tonight went the way of Woodlawn. They won at 61-32 and looked pretty impressive doing it, didn't they?
Yeah, they come out that first quarter, Randy. Made 3 3-pointers by 3 different players, and it was like game on.
And I tell you, two people I'm going to mention in particular that I was real impressed with in that JV contest. Tucker Downs, man, oh man, was he?
He looked like a man among boys out there.
He was hustling his butt off. He was diving on the floor. He's got all kinds of floor burns in the JV game tonight. He was hustling all over the place. Freshman Lakin Kirkpatrick had a great game too. He was playing some good defense, hit some shots, and certainly didn't look like a freshman out there. And then you were out at the concession stand, I think, when this happened, Ron. But in the fourth quarter, 6-foot junior Nick Carey,
I saw it,
dunked a ball over a defender.
I was standing in the corner over there. I saw it.
That was pretty impressive. So kudos to him and all those guys that played really well tonight for the JV Woodlawn Cardinals as they won at 61-32.
Immediate future looks pretty bright for Woodlawn Cardinals.
Yeah, they got some good guys coming up besides the 7 or 8 guys that you're going to see shuffling in and out of the lineup tonight. We'll take another short break. We'll be back with more from Sides Gymnasium on AreaSports.net.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Tiger's Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for
And I just got my camper winterized and all washed up for the wintertime at King City RV, and you can do that too. Just contact Bill and the gang down there at King City RV. Great to have them on as a sponsor this year. Hey, you know, there's a lot of Thanksgiving tournaments that are beginning around the area tonight. The tournament beginning down at Christopher tonight, and last we heard, Weber was up over Thompsonville by 13 points in the third quarter of that one. We'll be down there tomorrow night, Ron. You and I will be down at the Christopher Tournament as we'll be featuring the game between the Waltonville Spartans and Marissa Coulterville. So that's where we'll be tomorrow night.
Yeah, we start out with Woodlawn tonight and Waltonville tomorrow night.
That's exactly right. We're going to squeeze some Weber games in here sometime soon as well. Also next week, we're going to be making a trip up to the Carlisle Tournament for a couple of games that Woodlawn will be at. Monday night, Woodlawn plays Greenville up at Carlisle, and then on Wednesday night they take on Oakville up at Carlisle, and we'll be up there for those games. A lot of action coming up.
They've got a chance to do some damage up there this year. I mean, they had a good tournament up there last year. If you remember, I think they played Pinckneyville to a 5-point ball game last year.
Yep.
Beat a really good Carlisle team on their home floor.
Yes. Centralia Orphans open their season tonight on the road at Roxana in the Roxana tournament against Freeburg, and they won their game 74-33.
Wow.
Centralia is preseason ranked in the top 10, I believe,
now,
in 3A.
Is Freeburg in that conference that Centralia is going to next year?
I think they might be, yeah.
I think they are.
Yeah, I think they are, perhaps. All right.
Well, we got the Guns N' Roses playing, so we're ready to go.
Good crowd here for the first night of the boys' high school basketball season. Earlier this afternoon, I did an interview with Woodlawn Lady Cardinals head basketball coach Matt Patterson. They're off to a great start. They are 3-1 on the year. They'll be here at home tomorrow night taking on Carlisle. And we will have that interview with Matt and some highlights from their practice uploaded later on our YouTube channel. You'll be able to watch that. It'll be put together very similar to the preseason interview and footage that we did with Coach Luke Cooper.
Yeah, I think they took the girls took third place, didn't they, in that tournament?
They did.
DuQuoin.
They went 3-1 at DuQuoin and took third place. So you're
playing some 2A schools down there.
And they're going to
success.
They're taking on a lot of 2A schools this year on their schedule, and Matt and I talked about that in the interview today, which again will be uploaded a little bit later on. They're winding down the clock here, and everybody's already standing up, anticipating the playing of our national anthem before we begin tonight's action with the starting lineups and all the play-by-play. So we will follow along here as we get into that in just a moment. Again, first game of the year for both these teams. Metro East Lutheran Knights, part of the Gateway Metro Conference. That conference includes Father McGivney, Belleville Altoff, and some others. And now we're going to honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
And welcome to tonight's game between the Metro East Lutheran Knights and the Woodlawn Cardinals.
Got one of the fans sitting a couple rows in front of us. Pretty good voice singing the national anthem tonight.
Yeah, I could not tell where that was coming from.
Yeah, right here in front of us. Gentleman with the hat on.
Oh, okay.
Metro East Lutheran Knights, first to be introduced, wearing their travel green uniforms, trimmed in the yellow. Again, coached by Anthony Smith. Ian Skelton wears number 33. He's a 6'1 senior. Number 10 is Landon Jefferson. He's a 6'4 senior. Number 21 is Caleb Turney, and that's Turney, not Turner. He's a 6'4 senior. There is a Y on the end instead of an R. Number 35 is Brady Bishop, a 6'4 senior. And rounding out the starting five is number 12. That's Dominic Boyd, a 6'3 senior. So they'll go with Jefferson, Turney, Skelton, Bishop, and Boyd. And size-wise, Metro East Lutheran will come in at 6'1", 6'3", 6'4", 6'4", 6'4". So definitely some good size out there, Ron.
Yeah, Randy, there's not going to be a starter on the floor for either team that's under 6 foot tall.
How about that? And now for the Woodlawn Cardinals. Preseason ranked number 1 in the state, according to Nesto Hoops. But they know they got a lot to prove and a lot of work to do to earn that mark. Luke McKay, 6'3 junior, wears number 24. First to be introduced. Kyle Cooper, one of the transfers, a 6'1 senior, wears number 33. Baylor Rowley wears number 2. He's a 6'4 senior. Also starting for the Cardinals, 6'4 senior Kylan Moser, number 30. And rounding out the starting five is 6'5 junior, number 31, Tyson Frick. So again, the Cardinals go with Rowley, McKay, Cooper, Moser, and Frick. And Woodlawn comes in at 6'1", 6'3", 6'4", 6'4", and 6'5". And now you see the Woodlawn Cardinal cheerleaders. Last year, in the semifinals of the 1A Regional, you and I were down at Christopher doing that Woodlawn game against Christopher. If you recall, Woodlawn beat Christopher by 15 points earlier in the season, but that particular night, nothing went right. And they ended their season on a sour note last year, losing by 29 points.
Yeah, I remember that.
71-42. And ever since then, I think that a lot of these players, and Coach Cooper included, have had a sour taste in their mouth.
Yeah.
And they feel like they got a lot to prove, and here they are trying to start that tonight.
They got a chance tonight to start getting rid of some of that taste, don't they?
They do. So, let's toss it up and play some ball, huh? What do you think?
Yeah, it's a full house. I think words got out about this team.
Tyson Frick and Caleb Turney are jumping in the center circle. The tip is controlled by the Cardinals, and there's a layup right away by Luke McKay.
That didn't take long. Assist by Cooper.
Nice layup by McKay, and now Woodlawn goes back on defense. Here's Metro East Lutheran down on the baseline. Shot is missed in there by Dominic Boyd. Cardinals with a rebound. Cooper will bring it up. Cooper falls down, almost picked up. Diving on the floor was Tyson Frick. Another player's dive on the floor. And this is much like what we saw in the JV contest, too.
That's going to be 1st and 10 for Metro East.
Yeah, that's a first down for sure.
Got about the 45-yard line.
Right across the midcourt stripe. You got it. Great to see the hustle, though, on the part of both teams there. In the front court, Dominic Boyd for the Knights. Again, they won a regional last year. They won the regional at Raymond Lincolnwood, but then lost in the sectional. That ball's kicked out of bounds, going to stay with the Knights. Coach Anthony Smith has been at Metro East Lutheran for about 9 years. I think he's won 3, maybe 4 regionals. Here's a drive along the baseline, up and in by Brady Bishop.
Nice move.
Brady Bishop took it strong to the glass that time, and we're tied at 2. Cardinals bring it across now. Kyle Cooper out front. Looks to penetrate and leaves it out to Kyan Moser. Moser, of course, one of the transfers, came over from Weber. Out to the top again, it's Cooper. Cooper now to Rowley. Rowley back over to Moser. That ball's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Bishop. It'll stay with Woodlawn. Glad you're with us tonight on AreaSports.net, whether you're watching on our website or whether you're watching on our YouTube channel. If you do encounter any problem with YouTube, which sometimes happens, be sure to have a browser ready on your website, on your laptop or your tablet or something so you can watch on the website. Here's Mosier out front. That's off the back iron. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Knight's ball. 2-2 here in the early going. Again, if you just joined us, Woodlawn won the JV contest, 61-32.
Coach Cooper, been here a few years now, Randy, but he's still one of the youngest head coaches in the state of Illinois.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, there's a lot of young coaches in the Midland Trail Conference, period, isn't there?
Yeah. Jackson Helm out at Weber.
I think the oldest coach in the league right now is Anthony Lowry.
He's not very old,
No,
is he?
but I think he's the elder statesman now.
Could be.
One shot is missed, but the follow is up and in for Dominique Boyd, and all of a sudden, Metro East Lutheran goes into their first lead of the game at 4-2. Here's McKay back the other way for Woodlawn. He's tied up underneath. It's taken away. Here comes Boyd the other direction. Lobs it down on the right side. Now here's a cutter in the lane. No shot there. They'll get it back over into the corner. Here's Boyd trying to make space. He charges. They got him for the charge.
That's a good call right there.
Good defense that time by the Cardinals.
It's our first personal foul of the game. It's on Dominic Boyd.
Boyd's a 6'3 senior, and he's got some quickness out there, but defense was set, and it's going to go the other way, Cardinal ball. Taylor Rowley with it now. Looking for a cutter, gets it down to Frick. Frick tries to power up. He does with the left hand. Left it a little short. Rebound by the Knights. They want to push it. Jefferson has it. Here's the turnaround. Good.
Nice.
Landon Jefferson gives Metro East Lutheran a 6-2 lead. And timeout is called by Luke Cooper. He's going to try to get him fired up a little bit. Didn't really like the intensity he's seeing, so give him a chance to talk about that. We'll take timeout as well. Be back in 30 seconds.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South Penn Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Back here at Sides Gymnasium on the campus of Woodlawn High School. Randy Olson along with Ron Standard. It'll be Woodlawn Cardinals basketball coming out of the timeout. I think one of the things that Coach was talking about there was the fact that some of the cuts that Metro East was making were a little too easy. They were getting the ball a little too easy.
Yeah, they had some good looks at the basket, and they converted.
Frick from the baseline scores on a short 12-footer, and it's 6-4. Tyson Frick.
Tyson Frick, a member of our all-left-handed team.
Yes, he is. Here's Boyd back up the court for Metro East Lutheran. From the corner, here's a long shot, no good by Turney.
3 free throws, I believe.
Yeah, he was fouled behind the arc. Caleb Turney will be going to the line. And that foul, I think, is going to be on Moser.
3 shots. First personal foul on Mosier, first on Woodlawn as a team.
Stops the clock with 4:40 left here in the first quarter of play. Caleb Turney at the line. He was had a key role in that regional championship last year. In fact, I think he scored some points down the stretch in that regional title last year. We have now timeout called by Metro East Lutheran, so we got a little chess match on. And we'll be back again in 30 seconds.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618 316-7322.
Caleb Turney at the line for his second free throw, which he missed, so he's 0 for 2 now.
Yeah, it's hard to get in the rhythm. You shoot a free throw, 1 of 3, and your coach calls a timeout.
yeah. Ice your own player there. He got the third one. 7-4 Knights, and they show pressure defense. Let's see how Woodlawn handles it. They get it in to McKay.
Double teaming Cooper.
Yeah, Mosier now gets it across to Rowley. They break the press. Rowley looks to penetrate, does. Slices between the defenders. It's blocked, but a foul's called. And that's going to send Baylor Rowley to the line.
Fouls on Lucas Lorenz, I believe. He's in the game.
So Rowley will go to the line for a pair. And looks like Jaden Glasper's getting ready to check in for Metro East Lutheran. And
Rowley wears that number 2. That's what Cooper wore for Waltonville last year. So Cooper's wearing Larry Bird's number.
Yeah, 33. Yep. First one was good by Rowley. He'll get another one. And that one was nothing but net as well. And now Woodlawn's going to press.
You know, Ray, we didn't mention originally Woodlawn was supposed to open his season with playing DuQuoin.
That's right. We'll talk about that here in a second as the shot is missed underneath by Minosi. It's Andreas Minosi missed the shot. Rebound Woodlawn. They get it up to Cooper. He'll fire away from 3. In and out. And ball's chased down in the corner by Minosi. Here come the Knights. They throw it ahead. Underneath to Lorenz. Now drive along the baseline. It's cut off and stolen by the Cardinals. Quickly the other way. It's McKay. McKay leaves it to Cooper. Now to Frick in the lane. Frick to the hole. In and out. Rebound grab by Minosi. And the Knights will bring it back up. 7-6.
Yeah, Lutheran's gone 7 deep already.
Yes.
About to see our first substitute for Woodlawn.
Yeah, Coach Anthony Smith told me he'd probably play 8 guys pretty regularly tonight.
Tucker Downs about to check in for the Cardinals.
Off the glass, the shot is good by Lucas Lorenz.
There's some bench points for the Knights.
Lorenz is a 6'3 senior. And again, they show pressure defense. Let's see if Woodlawn can break the press. Pass comes up to Frick. Frick gets it over to Moser. Down the corner. It goes to Luke McKay. His shot's no good, and rebound by the Knights, and Woodlawn's held to 1 shot.
Yeah, there was nobody underneath.
Nobody home under the glass.
The rebound on that shot.
Nope, nobody at all. Here's the pick and roll, and the shot misses by Minosi, but they get the rebound. Minosi now gets it in the corner, and the shot is nothing but net for Jaden Glasper.
Bench points.
3-pointer by Jaden Glasper, the 5'10 junior. And the Cardinals break the press again. Here's Luke McKay. Over to Kyle Cooper, nothing but net.
There's his first points for Woodlawn.
Yes, first points in a Cardinal uniform. Scored a lot of points against the Cardinals.
Yeah.
In his 3 years at Waltonville. 2:14 to play here, and there's a steal. Picked off by Rowley. Rowley lost it out of bounds. And checking into the game is going to be Tucker Downs. And I tell you what, if Tucker brings the same energy he had in the JV game, he's going to be welcomed to the Woodlawn lineup here in this varsity game.
Yeah.
He played really hard in that JV contest.
Yeah, Tucker was pretty much unstoppable at the grade school level.
Mm-hmm. Dominic Boyd back in for the Knights, replacing Glasper. Again, Woodlawn shows pressure defense, but they break it right away as Boyd comes up. He is guarded out there by Downs. There's almost a steal. And that's over and back.
Yeah, good call.
Tyson Frick with the defense there forced the turnover. And it'll be Cardinals ball with 1:57 left here in the first quarter. Great crowd here for opening night. Baylor Rowley with the basketball. Picks up his dribble and comes inside to Tucker Downs, and he's fouled. And that's going to
Brady Bishop.
And that's going to be the third team foul, so it'll be out of bounds.
No, I'm sorry, it's on Lucas Lorenz.
Yeah, that's 2 on the Lorenz.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper gets it in to Frick. Now back to Cooper. Cooper drives to the hole and puts up the runner and scores.
Nice. Nice shot.
Kyle Cooper.
Yeah, he was well defended and still got that to fall.
Shot from the left wing. Rims out by Lorenz. No good. Rebound McKay back the other way for the Cardinals. Over to Cooper. Minute 19 left. Cooper elevates from the baseline. No.
It's a tough shot right there. Tough angle.
Rebound by Dominic Boyd. It's one of those shots you shoot in horse, you know. That angle.
Yeah. That can win you some games in horse. You can knock that down with any consistency.
Right.
Put fear in your opponents.
Moser's back in, replacing McKay for the Cardinals. It's going to be out of bounds to the Knights underneath their own basket. 68 seconds left here in the first quarter. Woodlawn led briefly 2-0, but it's been all night since then. But it's back to a 2-point game now. 13 is in the game for Metro East Lutheran. I do not have a 13. I'm going to have to dig a little deeper in my roster here for that.
Yeah, I don't have one either.
Might have swapped out jerseys. I don't know. But there's a three-pointer by Turney. Caleb Turney gives Metro East Lutheran a 5-point lead. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Moser down low. They poke it down to Frick. Good defense by the Knights. They knock it away. Here's a lead pass underneath to Skelton. Now out to Boyd. Ball's loose. There's players diving on the floor, and we got a jump ball as Tucker Downs dove on it. McKay's going to check back in the game for Downs. 34 seconds left. Cardinals have the basketball. Well, one thing I'll say about Metro East Lutheran, they didn't care what the rankings were coming in the game, did they?
No.
They came in here ready to play basketball.
This is a disciplined ball team with some athletes on it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I mean,
like I said, this is a team that won a regional championship last year.
Traded 2A DuQuoin for this team right here. They mean business.
They do mean business. Here's Cooper from the lane, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. And that is going to be, who they give that one to?
I don't know.
They haven't put it up yet. There we go.
13, who we don't know who that is.
I do have a little bit deeper roster for them. Let me see if I can find it.
Cooper misses his first free throw of the year, Randy. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
All right, I've solved it. It's Tyler Calvert.
Oh, he's got 41 in the book.
Yeah. Well, he's 13. So they must have switched jerseys. There we go. So that's who it is, Tyler Calvert, who is a 6'2 junior. Cooper got one of the free throws. It's 15-11, and here comes the Knights back the other way, and that's going to be a charging foul. A little out of control was Dominic Boyd on that play.
That's his second personal.
And both of them been charging fouls, have they not?
So two players with 2 fouls each here in the first quarter for the Knights.
Eight seconds left here in the first quarter. Cardinals trying to cut into this 4-point lead as Kyle Cooper will bring it up. Cooper all the way down. It's blocked. Grabbed out of there by Caleb Turney. Down to the other end. They'll fire the half-court shot by Bishop. It won't go. And after one quarter, it's Metro East Lutheran leading the Woodlawn Cardinals by a score of 15-11. And we'll come back with second quarter action in 30 seconds. Back here live at Sides Gymnasium, you see Coach Lou Cooper talking to his team there as Cardinals trail after one, 15-11. Your thoughts on that first quarter play, Ron Standard?
Well, Randy, Woodlawn might be a little tight. A lot of pressure. A lot of things been written and said about this team this year.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're going to have to overcome that. This Metro East Lutheran is a pretty good bunch. They've come to play. And they've got some players I think we've got about.
I think you're exactly right.
It's going to come down like most basketball games do, and who does a better job of putting the ball in the hole.
Yeah, and you got to get stops. You got to get stops. And even though they've been practicing here, and they played together all summer, and they've been practicing here for about 3 weeks leading up to this game, again, it's still a different kind of combination of guys. And so, you got to kind of feel each other out and fulfill those roles and assignments and work together cohesively as a team.
Yeah, they know there's a lot of expectations, and that's difficult to deal with sometimes.
Oh, yeah, it is. And there's a steal. Ahead to McKay. McKay pump fakes, goes up, missed the shot. Moser on the follow, no. McKay again for the rebound. Goes back up and got it, and he'll have the free throw as well. Good start to the second quarter here for Woodlawn. As Kyle Cooper got the steal, threw it ahead to McKay, and
fouls on Ian Skelton.
McKay ultimately scores the bucket, and Skelton picks up the foul.
McKay played his grade school ball at Woodlawn, won a state championship.
Yeah.
Went to Mount Vernon High School.
For a year.
For 1 year.
Missed the free throw. Here's rebound by the Knights. In the front court, Turney has it. Turney over to Jefferson. Back to Turney. That's a bad pass. Almost intercepted. Now Turney puts up the shot. It's short. Ball's loose. Goes out of bounds. Going to be a Woodlawn ball. Great student section here tonight for the Woodlawn Cardinals. Woodlawn girls will be here at home tomorrow night. Lady Cardinals take on Carlisle.
Good entry pass there from McKay, and Frick finishes.
Tyson Frick on the deuce. Beautiful turnaround. He ties the game. Boy, as a post player, didn't you love those good entry passes?
Yeah.
Have them bounce them right to your knee right there where you can catch it and handle it. Inside, there's a steal. Frick.
That's a nice pass right there.
Throws it ahead to McKay. All the way down.
And
scores, and the bucket. And the foul. And Woodlawn has regained the lead here at 17-15.
That happened in a hurry, didn't it?
It did.
6-0 run.
It did.
Fouls on Caleb Turney.
I think Coach Luke Cooper got out his Zippo lighter and lit a flame there at the timeout of the first quarter, huh? Got a fire going in him now.
7-0 run to start the quarter.
Here we go. 18-15 Cardinals. Let's see what the Knights do. Into the front court they come with Jefferson. Into the high post to Skelton. Knocked away, almost stolen. Good hands by Tyson Frick to knock that one away. Definitely the defense intensity has picked up, for sure. And Coach Anthony Smith senses a change in the momentum, and he calls timeout to try to do something about that. So with timeout on the court, we'll take one as well, and we'll be right back.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Woodlawn High School, and suddenly, Ron, the Cardinals are creating offense with their defense.
Yeah, 7-0 run, Randy, in a minute and 12 seconds.
And it started with the defense, for sure. All right. Look into the Woodlawn huddle here. Again, tomorrow night we'll be down at the Christopher Thanksgiving Tournament. Waltonville Spartans will take on Marissa Coulterville. That's a 7:30 game tomorrow night. Ron and I will be down there for that one. So if you can't make it to the gym, hey, log on and watch us either on our website or on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, that tournament's been going on for about 50 years now.
Yeah. We'll have scores from tonight's action down there posted for you later on tonight. All right, so Woodlawn comes out in a zone trap here. Looks like a 1-3-1 they come out in here to start the second quarter. Let's see how the Knights handle it.
Ian Bennett now in the ball game for Woodlawn. Just a sophomore.
Yeah, I played a lot of JV minutes tonight. Ian Skelton with the jumper makes it a 1-point game at 18-17.
Yeah, played varsity minutes last year as a freshman.
Yeah, actually started some games last year for Woodlawn as a freshman.
He's another left-hander.
Here's Kyle Cooper out at the point. Leaves it for McKay for three. No. Rebound grabbed out there by Jefferson for the Knights. Back the other way they come. Long pass over in the corner to Turney. Turney will shoot off the dribble. Off the back iron. Rebound grabbed by Skelton. And they'll reset it out front. Here's Jefferson with it. Ball's knocked around and stolen by the Cardinals. Thrown ahead. Tried to throw it ahead to McKay, but it's lost and taken back by the Knights, and then they throw it out of bounds, but touched by the Cardinals. First game of the year, you're going to see some turnovers, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's all a part of it. Here's the intro pass to Turney. Caleb Turney, 6'4" senior. He's guarded by Bennett. Bennett put on a lot of weight in the offseason. He was hitting the weight room. Coach said he put on 20 pounds in the offseason. Down underneath, there's a double team. Good help defense there by Bennett. And they almost had the steal. Checking in the ball game for Metro East is Lucas Lorenz, 6'3" senior. Lorenz out there playing with 2 fouls. Also checking in is Jaden Glasper, who saw action in the first quarter. He's a 5'10" junior. And Moser's back in for the Cardinals.
Comes in for Baylor Rowley.
Yeah, Rowley will get a little breather here. 5:22 to go in the first half. Here's Layden Jefferson with it for the Knights. Out to the top, it comes to Minosi.
That's something else you want to do in the first game, Randy, to find out who your best combination is.
Sure. It's one thing to do it in practice. It's another thing to do it in real game.
Yeah, you got to do it against another team. That's totally different.
Yeah, that shot by Jefferson was wide right. The Cardinals have the rebound.
You know, basketball is a game, a matchup.
Mosier gets jumped upon underneath, and they'll see if they would call him when they act of shooting or not. I don't know. He was wanting to go up, but, yeah, they're going to say he wasn't shooting. Yeah, that was like a ride 'em horsey.
Yeah, on fouls on Andreas Manassi, I think. That's how you pronounce it.
I think it's Manassi, yeah, or Manosi. Here's the pass out to Cooper. Cooper penetrates, kicks it in the corner to McKay for three. Won't go. There's a battle for the rebound. It's grabbed by Frick. Back out to Cooper for three, and he bombs it in. Kyle Cooper tickles the twine from behind the line.
8 points for Kyle Cooper.
4-point lead for Woodlawn. 4:33 to go here in the first half. There's a steal. Frick has it.
Could be a dunk.
Frick all the way to the glass, wanted to dunk it, had it blocked, picked back up by McKay. He goes up with a hook shot, it rolls off, tip back up, no good. Out of bounds, they're going to say it is Knights ball.
It's on Mosier.
And Coach Cooper asking the official, he said, hey man, how could that be their ball?
It's the second foul on Mosier.
Mosier has yet to score, too. 4:12 to go here in the first half as Tucker Downs getting ready to come back in, and he does. Mosier's going to come out. Bennett's also going to come out as Rowley also comes back in. Jefferson triggers it into Turney.
Yeah, Coach Cooper playing a lot of different combinations here
he is.
early.
A lot of combinations. He's trying to see what works best. All the way to the hole is McKay for the deuce. Nobody impeded his progress, so he just kept right on going.
7-point second quarter so far for Luke McKay.
That's great if you're a Woodlawn Cardinal fan. 6-point lead. I know we got fans watching tonight from Metro East Lutheran area. We welcome you fans to watch and hope you're enjoying the game, as you had to enjoy that as Landon Jefferson just scored.
Yeah, nice move to the hole by Landon.
The Knights cut it back to 4. Knights had led by as many as 5 in this game. Inside,
nice
they're
pass.
wide open to Tyson Frick. Good cut to the basket, and they find Frick, and he puts it up and in. And now wants another steal. 6-point lead by the Cardinals. Shot is no good by Turney. Rebound by Woodlawn.
Woodlawn wants to get it and go.
Yeah, McKay with it. To Rowley. Rowley along the baseline. Back out to Cooper. Cooper goes along the baseline. Puts it up and in. That hung up
shot
on the rim. He had to put some extra arch on that one to get it up over the defender.
Yeah. He's in double figures.
Cuts it to 8. Or makes it up an 8-point lead. Not a cut it, but 8-point lead is the biggest of the game for Woodlawn. 2:45 left here in the half. Here's Glasper now for the Knights. Inside the lane. Shot is up and off. No good by Turney. Rebound Cardinals and a foul on the Knights.
Don't want to foul 84 feet from the
No,
basket.
no. That'll drive a coach nuts, won't it? And 2 guys coming in the ball game here for Metro East Lutheran. Ian Skelton is back in, and Tyler Calvert is back in.
Foul is on Brady Bishop.
And in the game for Woodlawn is Logan Heater, seeing his first action, 5'10 senior. As he comes in for Luke McKay. Here's Frick in the high post. Hands it off to Cooper. He'll penetrate, goes up for the shot, had it blocked, and he's fouled from behind. And Kyle Cooper will go to the line for 2.
First foul on Landon Jefferson.
Stops the clock with 2:21 to go here in the first half. Hey, let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for tonight. Send us a message on our Facebook Messenger. That's AreaSports.net on Facebook Messenger.
That's 5 personal fouls, Randy, on Metro East. So Woodlawn's going to shoot free throws the rest of this quarter,
they are.
regardless.
Uh-huh. And that free throw's up and in by Cooper on the first one. Kyle having a good first game here in a Woodlawn Cardinal uniform. Second one also good.
Yeah, we know he can shoot free throws.
Yeah, 10-point lead. Ian Bennett's going to check back in the game for Cooper, give him a little blow. And McKay is going to come back in for the Cardinals for Tucker Downs. So, yeah, a lot of different combinations out there in this first half.
No kidding. Played, 8 guys?
Uh-huh.
And a lot of different combinations among those 8 guys.
I'm no mathematician, but there's been probably, 15 combinations that he's played, perhaps.
Yeah, among those 8 players.
Exactly. The Knights lose it along the baseline, but they say last touch by Woodlawn.
Woodlawn quietly built up a 10-point lead here, double-digit lead.
And it all started with defense. They came out of the huddle at the end of the first quarter and really raised the intensity of the defense, and that's what's paid off. Here's a shot along the baseline, no good by Bishop. Good defense there by the Cardinals. That goes out of bounds, and they'll try it again.
Not much room on that baseline for officials when you add the cheerleaders and the wall.
Right. No. Underneath, can't shoot. Back out it comes for a 3-ball.
Boom.
Landon Jefferson knocks it home from behind the arc.
7 points for Jefferson.
And it's a 7-point game again. As Baylor Rowley will walk it up for the Cardinals. Here he goes to Frick. Frick working on his man. Spins, puts it up and in. Good footwork that time by Tyson Frick underneath.
8 points for Frick.
Cardinals back up in 9 again. Minute 25 left in the half. Here's Jefferson. There's a steal by Rowley.
Saw that coming.
Look out. Boom. Nope. Back up. Nope. And this time, there's going to be a foul. And it's going to be white ball. Going to be Cardinals ball, they say. Boy, he was trying to slam that one down, wasn't he, Rowley?
It's the second foul on Landon Jefferson.
And coming up gimpy is Brady Bishop, and he's in some pain as he goes over to the Knights bench. So it'll be out of bounds. Cooper will trigger it in. Cooper looking. Knocked out again. Cooper again looks, gets it to Frick. Now it's McKay. Tries to thread the needle, and it's stolen away. The Knights all the way down, missed the jumper. Ball's loose. Shovel pass underneath, up and in by Skelton. Ian Skelton with the deuce. Cuts it back to a 7-point game.
Yeah, we're under a minute.
This Knights basketball team, they play hard.
Yeah.
And they know where each other's at all the time. They got some good chemistry out there.
Got some nice athletes.
Oh, yes, they do. Again, that's located right next door to Edwardsville High School in Edwardsville. And that's going to be a foul out front on Caleb Turney.
It's his second.
And again, bonus situation for Woodlawn, so it's 2 free throws coming up here by Kyle Cooper.
Yeah. Every foul from here on out, Woodlawn's going to the line.
And most of the time when you foul Kyle Cooper, it's like giving him a layup.
Yeah.
As he makes the first one. Logan Heater back in the game for Woodlawn. Cooper with another one. Got that one as well. And again, it was the equivalent of a layup. Here's a lob underneath to Turney. No. Woodlawn snuffed it out. He left it a little short, and here come the Cardinals with 17 seconds left, and they can run this down for the final shot of the quarter run.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Cooper has it out front, working against Turney. Leaves it in the corner. Bennett for 3. Short. Ball's up in the air, grabbed by Jefferson. And they don't get a shot off.
No.
A horn sounds, and that is the end of the first half as both teams will head to the locker room for intermission. Our halftime score, Woodlawn with a big second quarter. They lead it by 9 going to the locker room. It's 33-24. We'll come back with the halftime stats, talk more about this game, and talk about what we've got coming up broadcast-wise the rest of the week and the following week. A lot to talk about. We'll be back in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. Andrea Baker, the broker-owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon. If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
And as always, JJ's Sports Bar and Grill has half-price appetizers after the game. That's right, from 8 o'clock until close. Tonight and every night, it's half-price appetizers at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill on the west side of Mount Vernon, where they are watching the game on the big screen tonight.
All
Glad
right.
to have you there. Well, that's a good first half, and what a change in that second quarter, Ron.
Yeah, Randy, it's a good point because Woodlawn, I was going to mention, won that quarter 22-9.
Man, big turnaround.
22-9. Metro East Lutheran Knights had 7 players break the scoring column in that first half, and they were led in scoring by Landon Jefferson with 7 points. Jaden Glasper has 3 points. Dominic Boyd with 2. Caleb Turney has 4 points. Ian Skelton has 4 points. Lucas Lorenz has 2 points, and Brady Bishop has 2 points for a total of 24. The Knights committed 12 personal fouls in that first half. They themselves were 1 out of 3 from the free throw line. For the Woodlawn Cardinals, they only had 4 players break the scoring column, but they were led in scoring by Kyle Cooper, the only player in double figures for either team in this game. He has 14 points in his debut with Woodlawn his senior year. Tyson Frick has 8 points. Luke McKay has 9 points. Baylor Rowley has 2 points for a total of 33. Woodlawn committed only 2 personal fouls as a team. Listen to this stat, Randy, 9 out of 10 from the free throw line for Woodlawn.
That'll win you some basketball games there when you shoot that kind of percentage. Let's see if they can keep that up here in the second half. I really thought the game turned whenever they came out to start that second quarter, and you could just see the intensity increase on the defensive side. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, they kind of pushed Metro East Lutheran backwards towards the half-court line, and Woodland's got a lot of players with some long arms, and they can get in those passing lanes, and that's what they were doing. They were getting some steals and some fast break. But it's just hard to find anywhere to go with that type of defensive pressure.
Metro East Lutheran did lead by as many as 5 points in that first half. They led after the first quarter 15-11, but as Ron said, the Cardinals outscored the Knights 22-9 in that second quarter.
Started that quarter on a 7-0 run.
Yeah, to lead it here by 9 points at the half. We'll take another short break. Be back with more from Sides Gymnasium in just a moment.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys in law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Both teams are back out on the floor warming up as we're just moments away from the start of the second gymnasium in this game tonight between the Woodlawn Cardinals and the Metro East Lutheran Knights. Reminder that Ron and I will be down at the Christopher Turkey Tournament tomorrow night as the Waltonville Spartans will open up their season. They'll take on Marissa Coulterville in the 7:30 game tomorrow night, a first-round game. We'll be there for that one tomorrow night. And then next Monday, we'll be up at the Carlisle-Kaskaskin Tournament as these same Woodlawn Cardinals will take on Greenville next Monday night.
Randy, we'll be down
1st.
We'll be down there at Christopher for the hospitality room. There just happens to be a basketball game that we can cover while we're there.
Hey, there you go. That's right. I guess that's why we're going early, huh? So we can get to the hospitality room. They do a good job down there, that's for sure. So we look forward to that tomorrow night.
Yeah, when I was officiating, we would rate the hospitality rooms.
Oh, yeah.
Christopher Tournament's always been top 5.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. They do a great job. And, when you walk in and you see about 3 crock pots and then you see this spread over here on the right and this spread over here on the left. And then, of course, don't forget about the desserts.
Dessert table.
You've been known to go to the dessert table
I have
first.
been. A time or two I have been. Yeah.
You've done that first.
Because I might spot something and I'm like, well, that could be gone by the time I eat this other food, so I just get it first.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Don't take any chances.
All right. We're about ready for second half action. Of course, the teams will change ends, and it will be Woodlawn ball.
Same starting
first
5
to start the second
for
half.
Woodlawn in the second half.
And Luke McKay will trigger it in to Kyle Cooper, and here we go. Cooper guarded out there by Boyd, and I think Boyd picks up the foul.
Too many hands. That's going to be the 3rd foul on Dominic Boyd.
As an official of 30-plus years, explain that on the hand check. One hand's all right, but 2 becomes a problem,
Yeah,
right?
one hand off and on is okay. You put 2 hands on him, it's an automatic hand check foul. If you even put 1 and leave it on there as he drives to the basket, that's a hand check foul.
Cooper again out front. Here by Boyd. Comes into Moser. Back to Cooper. Cooper takes it to the glass, and he's fouled, and Kyle's going to go back to the line to shoot a pair. And
he knows how to get to the line, and like you said, he's almost automatic from there. So.
And Dominic Boyd picks up the personal foul. That's his 3rd. That's a big foul for Metro East Lutheran.
That's his 4th.
Oh, that's his 4th?
He started out with 2, and he's got 2 in the first 26 seconds.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. That first one was his 3rd, yeah. So now his 4th, and it looks like there's somebody at the scores bench waiting to come in for him.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Glasper, Jaden Glasper, coming in to replace him.
They lose some size right there.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of size.
Dominic Boyd's going to be on the bench for a long time, I'd say. 6'4" senior.
Yeah, we're barely starting the second half. He's got 4 personal fouls.
Second free throw is also good.
Cooper missed his first free throw of the year, Randy. Has not missed 1 since.
Yeah.
7 in a row.
Here comes Turney. Has the ball stripped. Cardinals have it. They got numbers 3-on-1 to the other end. Moser had it knocked off out of his hands and out of bounds. It's last touch by the Knights. Woodlawn will control it. As Baylor Rowley will get it into Cooper. Cooper elevates from the elbow. Got it. 15-footer knocked down by Kyle Cooper. He's out of the game.
He's got 18. Probably the biggest lead of the game right there.
It is. 13-point bulge here by the Woodlawn Cardinals. Let's see how the Knights respond as Caleb Turney has it. Try to pass it down on the right side to Skelton, and it's knocked out by the Cardinals.
So I wonder if Metro East going to play the number 2 team in the state next week.
Inside, there's Turney, and he gets it in off the glass. Caleb Turney, he's a nice player.
Yeah, he is.
Cuts it to 11. Again, he was one of their main starters last year on that team that won the regional. Here's Cooper out front, guarded by Glasper. Cooper again out to Rowley. Now to McKay. They're looking inside to Frick. Frick in the paint, turns, puts up the baby hook. A little bit long. But it was a good look. Back the other way. Here's Turney in the corner. Across the paint, they try to thread it to Lorenz, and it's knocked out of bounds. Quick hands there by Tyson Frick on the defensive end. Lutheran will trigger it in again to Skelton. Now into the high post they come to Lorenz. Back out to Turney for 3. That's no good. Tipped around. Who wants it? Ball goes out of bounds. Going to be Woodlawn ball. You just joined us. Woodlawn won the JV game tonight, 61-32, and looked good doing it.
Yeah, they started out that game, Randy, with 3 3-pointers from 3 different players.
Yeah, they did. Here's Tyson Frick all the way to the glass, and he draws a foul. I love the aggressiveness of Tyson Frick tonight as he attacks the basket.
3 fouls on Landon Jefferson.
We haven't talked about it yet tonight, but we certainly should. And that is the fact that this Midland Trail Conference this year is going to be crazy with Woodlawn, Waltonville, Weber, and then, Red Hill's got everybody back. Wayne City's going to be much improved too. So it's going to be a war. Sisney's got a new coach.
Yeah, 3 teams in the top 10 in the state. How many conferences can say that?
Yeah, you're right.
In any 1A, 2A, 3A, or 4A.
Exactly right. So it's going to be a lot of fun this year in the Midland Trail, and we'll have a lot of the action for you all season long on Area Sports as that one almost gets thrown away as Turney gets in the corner to Glasper. His 3-pointer won't go, and here's Rowley with a rebound. Cardinals want to push it. They do. Rowley makes his man and takes it in for the deuce. Baylor Rowley.
A little bit of a Euro step there.
Yes,
to get past this man.
Yes, to the glass with authority that time. 5:25 to go here in the third quarter. Cardinals by 14. Try to get it down low to Turney. It's knocked out of bounds. Actually, that pass was intended to Minosi, who's back in there. And what we got? Timeout? Yeah, timeout to the Woodlawn Cardinals. 5:19 to play here in the third quarter of play. And we'll take 30-second break, too, and be right back. Yeah, we were just saying during the timeout there, we both have Woodlawn for 40 points. That's what I got them on, too. They got 39 on the scoreboard.
I think they got 40.
Yeah, we're going to stay with what we got here.
That last free throw buck was good, and they didn't put it there.
All right, so here's the inbound stolen by Frick. Frick gets it to Cooper. And the Cardinals have it on the offensive end again. Into Frick at the high post. Back to Cooper. Puts up the 3-pointer. No! Rolls off. Frick battles for the rebound. Comes off McKay. Now goes the other way to Glasper. Glasper for the Knights. Inside the paint to Minosi. His turnaround is no good. Tipped out by Frick. And grabbed by Turney, who puts it in with the left hand. Boy, oh boy, he's a nice player. Caleb Turney with the left hand.
He's got 8.
40-28 is what we got. Says 39 on the scoreboard. Here's Baylor Rowley. Inside to Frick, and there's a foul.
It's on Ian Skelton.
Mosier and Bennett coming back in the game for
Give us a
Woodlawn.
second.
Cooper will trigger it in. And that ping pongs around to Bennett. Over to Mosier. He'll put up the three-pointer. Short. Not so sure that's a shot they want. Jefferson up ahead for the Knights. In the corner. That's buried by Glasper.
That's his second three of the game. He had one in the first half.
And Glasper cuts it back down to a 9-point game.
2 threes off the bench for Glasper.
And there's a steal. Picked off by Lorenz. Lorenz
That might have been a travel.
hands it to Turney, and that's going to be a foul on the Cardinals.
I think that's on McKay. His first.
Caleb Turney at the line. First team foul this quarter on Woodlawn.
Yeah, Woodlawn's only committed 3 personal fouls this entire game. And they played some excellent defense.
Frick and Rowley come back in. We got another timeout called by the Cardinals. Timeout with 3:50 to go. Here in the third. Back with more from Sides Gym in a moment.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back. Yeah. Are you saying, Ron?
Well, if this game gets close, they need to check that official scorers book down there.
Yeah, it's interesting. You and I both have 40, and scoreboard's got 39. But yeah, hopefully, if you're a Woodlawn fan, it won't get that close, or it won't matter. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Look down into the Metro East Lutheran huddle with Coach Anthony Smith. A decent amount of Metro East Lutheran fans have made the trip over
Yeah,
there
there
tonight.
is. Yeah, it's a pretty long haul from Edwardsville.
Yeah. Pretty good amount of green in the crowd over here to our right. A lot of media here tonight to cover this one. And we're glad you've chosen our media to watch the contest tonight. So come back to live action. It's going to be free throw time here for Caleb Turney.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier, Woodlawn is that's not a strange name to basketball fans across the entire state. 4 classes put them on the map.
Yes. Free throw's good. And they're pressing again, looking for the trap. Let's see how the Cardinals handle it. They try to step through. They do. They break it to Cooper. Now they'll set the offense up in the corner. It's Bennett for 3. Too strong. Back the other way it goes. Here's Glasper with it for the Knights. That's poked around, stolen. Bennett's got it. Throws it ahead to Rowley. Rowley all the way to the glass. Too strong. Gets the rebound. Goes back up again. Short. And this time the Knights come away with it. They throw it up to Turney. Turney backs up and hits a 3 ball.
That makes it a close ball game.
Yes, back to a 5-point contest.
9-point quarter for Caleb Turney.
And actually, I need to add one more on that. Yeah, that was a 3 ball by Turney. Had Frick posting up there, didn't get him the ball. McKay leaves it short. And there's a frustration foul.
Yeah, absolutely.
After Turney got the rebound, McKay fouls him.
Yep. 84 feet away from the basket.
And that's 2 fouls on McKay. And 2 team fouls on Woodlawn this quarter. So it's gotten to be an interesting game here again. Cardinals were up by double digits, but now it's
13, I think, at one time.
now it's down to 4. Here's a trap by Woodlawn as they go back into that 1-3-1. There's a shot from the wing.
Wow.
Look out, here they come. Tyler Calvert hits the 3 ball. And Metro East Lutheran is not going away.
They've got it tied. We got a 1-point game in our book.
Cooper
leading by 13.
Right. Reverse layup. No, it's missed in there by Frick. McKay out to Cooper for 3. Boom!
That's a big shot right there.
That's a real big shot for the Cardinals. They go back up by 4 with 2:05 left here in the third quarter play. We got another timeout on the court. I think both coaches are going to use their timeouts tonight, aren't they?
Yeah, 21 points for Cooper in his Woodlawn debut.
We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon.
All right, well, yeah, we hope it doesn't come down to something that close because we just checked our book again, and we both have 43 for Woodlawn, but the scoreboard in the gym has 42. But be that as it may, the Cardinals do lead this one over Metro East Lutheran. We're in the third quarter, 2:05 to play. Again, the Cardinals were originally supposed to play DuQuoin tonight, but because DuQuoin had such a successful football season, they wanted to cancel their contract on the game. So Woodlawn said, well, let's look around a little bit. They
Is
did.
that what it was?
Yeah, that's what it was. And
Yeah.
so fortunately, they were able to.
Maybe if they were going to play somebody other than the number 1 rated team in the state, they might have went ahead and played that game. But
Who knows? Here's Turney in the front court for the Knights. But Coach Cooper says they're going to keep this game, and they're going to play Metro East Lutheran the first game of the year again next year, too. So they're going to keep this one.
DuQuoin's a tough place to be the basketball coach because that's a football school number 1.
Oh, yeah. And when you're one of these two schools, you don't have to worry about football because you don't play football.
Right.
Here's Bennett over to McKay. Back out to Rowley. Now Cooper elevates for a shot. And there's a dunk on the rebound by Tyson Frick as he grabs it and dunks it over the rim. And that brings the crowd to their feet. Three-pointer on the other end by Turney, no good. Here's Cooper. Gets it out to Rowley. Rowley to the glass for 2. Nice touchdown pass that time to Baylor Rowley.
They can score points in bunches.
And they have. They're back up by 8.
Good call right there.
And that's kind of out of control that time. And a charging foul is going to give it back to Woodlawn.
3 fouls on Caleb Turney. He's ran him over.
69 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's Woodlawn ball at the midcourt stripe. McKay will get it in. To Cooper. Comes over to Frick. Frick is double teamed. Comes back out to McKay. Pump fakes. Elevates from 17 feet. No. Tipped back up by Frick. No. And got a whistle and a foul, and that's going to be on Tyson Frick.
Yeah. On the back.
Well, you know, if you're coach, if you're Coach Cooper, though, you got to love the intensity that Tyson Frick is playing with out there. He's being very aggressive. So you can live with that foul. Here's Landon Jefferson. Feeds it down underneath. That's
Not
blocked.
bad.
Blocked, but went in anyway. Frick got a piece of it, but it went in anyway. That was a nice feed down low for the Deuce. 24 seconds left. Luke McKay out front. Over to Baylor Rowley. Metro East Lutheran matches up in man-to-man again.
Well, to Woodlawn's credit, they didn't look for somebody they could just blow out in their home opener.
Oh, no. No, again, this team, quality basketball team and quality basketball program at 1A level. Again, they won a regional last year, which is something Woodlawn didn't do last year. So
4 fouls on Jefferson.
Tucker Downs going to come back in the game along with Logan Heater, as Kyle Cooper will be back at the line with 7.8 seconds left. And free throw's good.
$22 points for Kyle Cooper.
That's a pretty good first game in a Woodlawn uniform.
Yeah. Missed his first free throw and not miss 1 cent.
Here's Landon Jefferson putting up the 3 ball. It's short, and the horn sounds, and that's the end of 3 quarters of play. After 3, Woodlawn in control here by 8, but it's never over till it's over, and we know Metro East Lutheran is definitely capable of scoring points. We'll be back with more in 30 seconds.
If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
Maybe that's what he's doing.
I think they're talking, they're finding about the point differential down there on the scores table, aren't they? Out. Yeah, we've said all along that that score on the scoreboard is wrong. As Coach Burkett is over there questioning the scorekeeper.
Yep, along with Coach Brockhouse.
Yeah. All right. Well, they haven't changed anything yet. Well, like I said, we just hope it doesn't come down to that close of a score if you're a Woodlawn fan. Well, we have it 49-41 like you see on the screen.
Now Coach Cooper's telling him he got 49.
All right, now the official is down at the scores table. And this is where it might get changed here. Now here comes Coach Anthony Smith saying, what's going on? What we got?
We got 49. If they want to ask me, I'll tell them.
Now they're talking about the arrow.
Yeah, they're not even talking about this. Yeah, they are. They changed it.
Okay, so we were right.
Okay.
So the gym scoreboard does say 49 now.
That is correct.
And that's what we've had all along. So
8 points.
I knew we weren't crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So it is an 8-point lead. And Metro East Lutheran has it if we start the fourth quarter. Shot in the lane. Won't go. Rebound Woodlawn. And we're coming the other way. Logan Heater in the front court. Heater looking down low. Nothing there. Up. That was Mosier, actually, that threw it away. And to the other end, that's going to be a foul.
3 on McKay.
As Glasper went up for the shot, and McKay got him.
Only 2 players have committed fouls for Woodlawn. McKay and Mosier got all of them.
Mm-hmm. That's an interesting stat.
Yeah.
Not often you see that in a basketball game. Jaden Glasper, 5'10" junior at the line. Missed the first one, and here comes Caleb Turney back in. Missed the second one, rebound by the Cardinals, as Rowley will bring it up to McKay. Now to Logan Heater. To Rowley. Looking for a cutter. Now Mosier comes out to get it. Cardinals taking their time here. Back out to Heater. And with an 8-point lead, you don't have to get in a hurry.
Right.
You want a quality shot, that's for sure. Sticky man-to-man being played by the Knights right now. There is an opening right there to Frick. Frick in the post, gets in the corner to Mosier. He'll fire one from 3, and he buries it. And that's his first bucket as a Woodlawn Cardinal.
Yep.
And it's a 3-pointer from the right corner pocket.
Pretty shot.
Yeah.
Nothing but net.
6:31 to go in the ball game. Ian Skelton falls down. There's players diving for it. Picked up. Shot by Jefferson, no. And
that's going to be 5 fouls on Landon Jefferson, I believe.
That's going to be it for him. Yep, he
Yeah.
pulls his shirt out. He says, I know I'm done. So checking in the game to replace him is Lucas Lorenz, as Cooper comes back in the game for the Cardinals. So that score at the end of the third quarter was 49-41, was it not?
Correct. Correct.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I got written down. Okay. Here's a lob to Frick. Had it stripped. It's going to stay Woodlawn ball. Here it comes into McKay. McKay's going to drive, and nope, they're going to say a foul on the floor before the shot.
Yeah. Four fouls on Caleb Turney.
The Mount Vernon SSM shootout is coming up just around the corner, December 5th. Kent Williams going to be bringing his team over from St. Louis. We'll tell you more about that in a moment. We'll be broadcasting some action from that shootout as well. Be a couple of junior high games played that day, a couple girls games, and then boys games. To the rack, that's a blocking foul called as Caleb Turney took it in strong.
Mosier.
Yeah, I like Caleb Turney. He could play on my team. He's been a hard-nosed player for them tonight. He's at the line right now. Missed it off the back iron. After this game tonight, the Cardinals will be off for a week. Don't play again until next Monday night. As the free throws good.
They got some time to work on things, don't they?
They do, absolutely, and they will. The drive to the basket by Luke McKay, and he's met in midair, and a foul is called.
Fouls on Andreas Minosi.
Weber Trojans got a win tonight against Thompsonville in their game at the Christopher Turkey Tournament, so they're into the semis. As the free throw's good by McKay. Waltonville Spartans will play tomorrow night against Marissa Coulterville. That'll be a 7:30 game, and Ron and I will be down there to bring you that one tomorrow night.
They're on a collision course with Weber.
Yes. They could meet in that championship. And I've got 54 now, and they didn't put that one up on the board. All right?
I have 54 as well.
Yep. They did not put that on the scoreboard. He made that free throw. The scoreboard's off again. We got somebody down on the floor.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah.
Did not see what happened, but he is
got a
hurt.
cramp or something. We'll turn the camera away. As Woodlawn will meet here in a huddle.
I gave him that point. Now they took it away.
Hey, it's first game. You're going to have some mistakes, you know. Everybody's got to get into the mode.
Yeah, nobody's in midseason form.
No,
for sure.
nobody's there yet. Hey, I'm thankful that you and I did some junior high games before we got to the high school action here. Huh? And we'll do some more junior high action. In fact, at the SSM shootout at Mount Vernon High School on December 6th, that Saturday, December 6th, we'll be doing a game between the Casey Junior Rams, who are still unbeaten, They'll take on Nashville Hornets, Junior Hornets. So that'll be a interesting boys junior high game.
Class L, Class M matchup.
Yes, it will be.
Two teams that more than likely will be down at Rend Lake College at the end of the season.
Yeah, I think Nashville is defending state champs in Class M, I believe. Casey trying to get back down there in Class L this year. There's something like 7-0 or 8-0. All right, after we sort that out, I hope that young man's okay. He's over on the sideline as Caleb Turney gets it in for Metro East Lutheran. 12-point Woodlawn lead. And there's Tyson Frick knocking it out of bounds, trying to get the steal. Dominic Boyd. He spent a lot of time on the bench with 4 fouls. He's back out there. Here's Turney with it. In the paint, turns around and missed it. And the rebound is grabbed by Tucker Downs. It'll be Woodlawn ball as it was knocked out of bounds. Kyle Cooper will bring it up. 4:49 to go in the game. Comes to Frick. They skip it across to Downs, to Bennett. Back over to Cooper. Cooper looks to drive. He's cut off. Behind the back pass to Frick, and he scores. How about that? Little razzle-dazzle. Yeah, nice feed by Kyle Cooper behind his back. Frick caught it and scored like he knew it was coming to him.
3 fouls on Andreas Minosi. I like saying that name.
Yeah. 56-42. That's what I've got. Cardinals have scored 7 points this quarter, have they not?
That's correct.
All right. The scoreboard's off by a point again. And that free throw goes in. And Tucker Downs gets the glad hand as he comes off the floor. Dominic Boyd back in the front court for the Knights. Guarded by Cooper. Out it comes to Calvert. Calvert now to Turney. Turney off the runner. No good. Rebound grabbed by Frick. Boy, Turney's put up all kinds of shots tonight, hasn't he? He's a good player. Top of the key for McKay. Yes. Write it down. A 3-point bomb by Luke McKay.
14 points for McKay.
We are under 4 minutes to play. The fans are sensing victory as the student section gets it going again. And on that miss, there's a rebound and a jump ball called. Woodlawn will have it. Andreas Minosi back in. Got to be Italian, huh?
We may not even be saying it right, but it's pretty cool to roll off your lips. Andreas Minosi.
Got to be Italian, right?
Yeah, got to be.
Italiano. .344 to play as we have a cleanup on aisle 9 there. Woodlawn will play next week in the Kaskaskian Classic at Carlisle. They'll play Monday night against Greenville and Wednesday night against Oakville. We'll be there for both of those games. We'll see what the rest of the week looks like. Pinckneyville's also in that tournament.
Yeah, different pools. That's pool play, I believe.
Yes.
And Pinckneyville and Woodlawn are in different pools.
Right.
And I think they did that for a reason.
Yeah.
Some people are anticipating a Woodlawn-Pinckneyville championship game.
You think? That might happen. Yes, it might. Rowley. Out to Cooper. Cooper in the lane, in heavy traffic, and he scored. He went through 2 defenders that time. That was not easy. Went through 2 defenders in heavy traffic and scored. 20-point lead. Biggest lead of the game for the Cardinals. Here's a slip pass down underneath. Good pass down to Calvert, who scores. Tyler Calvert. 3:07 left in the contest. Kyle Cooper gets it up to Bennett. Bennett out to Rowley. Rowley over to McKay, down underneath to Bennett. Shots missed. Rebound grab by Skelton, and here comes the Knights. Out to Boyd. Dominic Boyd with the turnaround. Yes.
Nice.
He's a nice player. Yeah, he was on the bench for foul trouble for a long time, and they are a different team when he's on the floor. No question about it.
Yeah. They've fouled a lot, but they've spread them around tonight.
Yeah.
Only one person has fouled out so far.
Kyle Cooper for 3. Yo, no. It spun out of there. And when it was out of bounds, it's going to be Knights ball.
25 points for Kyle Cooper.
That's a good ball game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boyd and Turney, I like both those guys on Metro East Lutheran. They're going to make some noise this year for sure. This team's going to beat some people this year. There's no question about it. They're going to beat some people. As Coach Anthony Smith tries to get them to another regional championship. It all starts tonight. One game at a time. 2:15 to play. We got timeout on the court as we look into the Woodlawn huddle. We'll be back with more in a moment.
If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and, of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
Hey, a shout out to everybody who are watching on the big screen there tonight at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill in Mount Vernon. And hey, hope you're enjoying those half-price appetizers from now till close. That's right, at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill. We might have to stop there on the way home to get some half-price appetizers. All right.
I'm pretty hungry.
All right. Half price is even better, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. 2:15 left in this one. If you just joined us, Metro East Lutheran led after the first quarter, 15-11. And then it was that huge 22-9 second quarter by Woodlawn that really changed the momentum of this game.
Yeah, third quarter was even. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So that half price, that's the same as 2 for the price of 1?
It is.
Same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not
you
very
do the
good
math.
at math.
You do the math, yeah. 2 for 1. So 2 wings for the price of 1, right?
Yeah. Half price.
That's right. Cardinals don't have to score, really. They can just run some clock.
Yeah, I think they're in their delay half-court offense, looks like.
Cooper has it out front, over to McKay. They run a little weave action here. A lot of motion. Out to Rowley. If they get a layup, obviously they're going to take it. Here's McKay. Out to Bennett. Woodlawn fans like what they see, and they begin to applaud with 1:35 left. Bennett. Out to Rowley. Ooh, almost a steal. There's Frick over to McKay. Thought about shooting, but doesn't need to. So he'll come set it back up again out to Cooper with 1:18 left. Cooper over to McKay. McKay out to Rowley. To Cooper. You know, and this is better than a drill that you do in practice, you know, when you're doing the delay game against another varsity team. And just fouling out of the game, there's Dominic Boyd. I think he was a little frustrated there. Yeah.
And the crowd is into it.
Yep. And Kyle Cooper will be at the line. And he's made a living tonight at the line, for sure.
Yeah, I'll figure that up for us here at the end.
And that's
I think he's 10 out of 11.
63-46. Oh, that one lips, but it still drops through.
11 out of 12. So he's made 11 free throws in a row.
Tyson Frick comes out of the game and gets the glad hand. 59 seconds left. Caleb Turney will bring it up for the Knights. The ball's loose. Picked back up by Skelton. Out to Calvert. Back to Skelton. Cut off on the baseline. Good defense by the Cardinals, and they steal it. They got a 2-on-1 break. Moser takes it in and gets fouled. And
that's going to be 5 fouls on Turney.
And Kylan Moser is going to go to the line. So, yeah, that's going to be the third night to foul out of this one. Good game for Caleb Turney.
I saw this guy warming up. I hope he didn't get in because I don't have a number 20. Here he comes.
All right. Woodlawn going to the bench. Dawson Rubenacker coming in the game. Logan Heater back in.
You got a number 20 for Metro East?
20? No, I don't have a 20. Sure don't. Free throw's good by Mosier. It's his first made free throw in a Cardinal uniform.
Yeah.
35 seconds left in the game. Got them both. As a team, Woodlawn has shot good free throws tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, they have.
Titus Junkins in the game for the Cardinals. Also got Nick Carey in the game. If you didn't hear us mention earlier, Nick got a dunk in the JV game over a defender.
Yeah, he won't forget that, will he?
That was like a poster play. Yeah, and that's going to be a traveling violation on our anonymous number 20.
There you go. That's his name, isn't it? Anonymous?
It is tonight. We just don't have him on our
Anonymous
roster.
Knight. His first name is Anonymous. Last name is Knight.
I love it. I love it.
So, traveling on Anonymous Knight.
And the Cardinals are going to dribble this one out. 66-46 is going to be the final. A 20-point win for the Woodlawn Cardinals on opening night. It was a little bit slow getting started out of the gate as Metro East Lutheran came to play and had the early lead after one, 15-11. But once Woodlawn got going in the second quarter, they kept it up. And they raced to victory tonight, 66-46. So Ron's working on our post-game stats, and we'll come back and share those all with you here in just a moment, live on AreaSports.net.
Jaggers Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jaggers Doggy Daycare.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice.
Olson and Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Well, welcome back here to Sides Gymnasium on the campus of Woodlawn High School. As you see the final score on the screen, Woodlawn won it tonight over Metro East Lutheran 66-46. And there'll be a lot of people that look at that score and say, oh, man, it was a blowout. But really it was far from that tonight.
Yeah. Never seemed like a 20-point game.
No, it never did. Metro East Lutheran was in it the whole night. And just kind of got away from them late in the fourth quarter. But they were right there. And then again, we'll reset it for you. The Knights actually led after the first quarter, 15-11. It was a 9-point lead at halftime. Woodlawn led at 33-24. Woodlawn led by only 8 after 3 quarters, and then, like I said, really turned on the gas there in the fourth quarter to win it 66-46. As Ron's putting the finishing touches on our stats.
Got him.
You got him? All right. Let us know what it is.
All right.
How did we get there?
Coach Smith said he would probably play about 8 players tonight, and that's how many players made the scoring column for
How about
the
that?
Metro East Knights.
All right.
8 different players. Led in scoring by Caleb Turney, who had 14 points. Landon Jefferson had 7. Jaden Glasper had 6. Dominic Boyd with 4. Ian Skelton with 4. Lucas Lorenz with 4. Brady Bishop with 2. And Tyler Calvert with 5. That's a total of 46 points. The Knights committed 23 personal fouls in this game. They had 3 players foul out. They themselves from the line were 4 out of 9. For the victorious Woodlawn Cardinals, they had 5 players, all starters, make the scoring column. Led in scoring by Kyle Cooper in his Cardinal debut with 27 points. 14 points for Tyson Frick. 14 points for Luke McKay. 6 points for Baylor Rowley. And 5 points for Kylan Mosier for a total of 66. They got 65 on the scoreboard, but we got 66.
Right. And free throw wise, it was some really good free throw shooting.
Free throw wise, yeah, listen to this, Randy. 21 out of 24.
Wow.
As a team from the free throw line. They committed 7 personal fouls. But like I said, Kyle Cooper, he missed his first free throw of the night, and then he made 5, 9, 11 in a row. So he was 11 out of 12. 21 out of 24 as a team.
That'll win you some basketball games.
Absolutely.
And it did tonight. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, how about that? All right. Well, Woodlawn, like I said, is off until next Monday, a week from tonight, when they will be at the Kaskaskian Classic in Carlisle. They'll take on Greenville next Monday night. Ron and I will be up there for that one. They'll also play up there Wednesday night against Oakville. We'll be up there to bring you that one as well. But before that, hey, tomorrow night we're going south. We're going to Christopher tomorrow night, the turkey tournament in Christopher, as Waltonville Spartans will open up their season tomorrow night against Marissa Coulterville. We look forward to seeing that. Weber a winner tonight over Thompsonville in their first game of the tournament down there. And so we're just getting started with basketball on the boys' side, and we'll be bringing you a lot of different games this year from all the area teams.
There's going to be a lot of there's just a lot of good basketball teams in Jefferson County this year at the high school level.
There really are. There really are. We'll be squeezing in some girls' games here and there, too. And then, like I said, we did an interview this afternoon with head coach Matt Patterson of the Woodlawn Lady Cardinals, putting that together with some footage from their practice today. We'll upload that later on for you to take a look at, too, so you can enjoy that. Anything else you want to add, Ron?
I can't think of anything, Randy.
Okay.
Good opening night, start out with we trust Aaron Britton and the work that he does, also a.k.a. Kid Nesto.
Yep.
And
he's got 3 teams ranked in the top 9. And
that was a formidable first game opponent for Woodlawn.
Oh, yeah.
Give Metro East credit for coming and
absolutely.
Woodlawn credit for asking them to play.
Absolutely, and I hear that they're going to keep this game next year too, so I think it'll be a great way to start the season for both teams next year as well.
Yeah,
all right.
With Woodlawn going over there?
I believe so. I believe that'll be the plan, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, so for Ron Standard, I'm Randy Olson saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And again, the final score, Woodlawn wins it over Metro East Lutheran 66-46. So long from Sides Gym, and we'll see you tomorrow night in Christopher. So long.